come at you, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. I'm telling you.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Now, before I play this clip revealing what Keith Thurman said regarding Ugas having this very dangerous weapon that may give Manny Pacquiao a lot of problems and possibly even cause him to lose the fight, I want to respond to what Keith Thurman said when he was actually addressing me. Keith Thurman was asked this question about Tank Davis. Now, let me put all this in perspective. Let me put it all in chronological order. First of all, I sent a reporter to cover the whole Pacquiao-Ugas event on my behalf, since you guys know I'm out here in Thailand. So I sent my guy out there, and he actually didn't even record a good 60% of what Keith Thurman said because he told me that his camera ran out of memory. However, my guy, he did get to catch the first time Keith Thurman responded to me on camera. And actually, it was my guy that asked Keith Thurman the question. And the funny thing about it is when my guy asked Keith Thurman this question, it's not like the reporter said to Keith, hey, well, there's rumors, out there saying that Gervonta Tank Davis, he's going to do this to you or he's going to do that to you. No, my reporter was reciting what Leonard Ellerbe said. And the first thing Keith Thurman said in response is, he doesn't believe that, referring to Leonard Ellerbe. He doesn't believe that, what he just said, right? And then you heard Keith Thurman, he said, well, I was watching Dante's Boxing Nation's video, and listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, Gervonta, he never said nothing. It's his team that's been saying something. He hasn't said nothing. And guys, if you go back, matter of fact, I'll put the link in the description box. If you go back and watch my video, that's exactly what I reported. So it wasn't like Keith was trying to tell you guys that I didn't tell people the whole truth. He's basically telling the fans, I want you guys to know that it's not Gervonta Tank Davis saying these things. It's his team saying this. And I want to hear Gervonta say it. This is what Keith Thurman is telling the fans. Nowhere in my video, and once again, I'll put the link in the description box. Nowhere in that video did I say Gervonta said this, Gervonta said that. I specifically said Gervonta's trainer said this, and then I quoted what he said. And even the title of my video says Gervonta Tank Davis's team sends Keith Thurman a serious message, which was basically, we know how to beat you. This is what Calvin Ford said. And then he said, just like Floyd Mayweather said, you already know how to be beat. So I just wanted to completely clear that up so there is no confusion. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play this clip. I'm on to the next one, y'all.
The punch angles, even though luckily it made me smile. I love his tricky uppercut. I just love it because I do it to people in sparring all the time. So I felt like it was a veteran move, but I was like, inside me, I was like, yeah, I know that move, Manny. Nice little move. You know what I mean? It's like being on the poker table and getting bluffed with like deuce 7. Like certain veterans, they can just outplay you. They can do things. And Pacquiao, I was saying it today, you guys are working, I was working, and I said it today that Pacquiao's been through everything. He's been through everything a fighter can go through, from being knocked the F out to winning all these world titles to always being the small guy at 147. Can you ever make him feel uncomfortable? Step on his foot, Ugas, step on his foot, and you won't be the first to do that. But I'm just saying, how can we make this guy feel uncomfortable? I mean, he's a legend amongst legends. I just love, we have to acknowledge, this is 2 years after his performance with me, right? He did take damage in that fight. Let's acknowledge this, okay? It's 2 years after. The later rounds were favoring me. What's gonna happen this time? 2 years later. I've never seen Ugas fatigue in a 12-round fight. I've never seen that. I think that's one of his strong points, you know. But Manny Pacquiao, his angles, he's already a small guy. The moment he put his hands up, I said to myself, what can I hit? The target got so small, you know. It's like a game, and it's like, here's the target, and then you up the difficulty, and there goes the target, you know. And then when he ducks and he shoots in these angles, you know, I'm right-handed, but he's left-handed. When he shoots in this angle, but after you punch, you roll. And when he punches and ducks, that was like kneecap size, bro. I don't got a punch for that, okay? I'm looking at him over here. I'm looking at him over there. And I'm like, what do I hit this man with? I don't have a punch for that, you know. Luckily, I think Ugas might have a punch for that. I was thinking about it. People who have longer reach, when they throw uppercuts, see where my arm is? When people have longer arms, their uppercuts naturally get to go a little lower. I think if Ugas gets into his uppercuts, if he sees that it's working and he lets that be a go-to punch, that he might be able to do something in this fight tomorrow.
Let me ask
found
you,
success in the later rounds yourself against Pacquiao. What was it that you found like, oh, this works a little bit, or like were you just finding your spots?
No, it was time to. I fought. I got knocked down. I was pressing him with my body, but not my hands. After we got to the halfway point, I said, I don't know how many rounds we won. I don't know how many rounds we lost, but you didn't lose every round. So you're in this fight. Let's put ourselves more into this fight. And I did that instantly. So it was all about the mindset and gearing myself up. Ugas's mindset on stage, I don't speak Spanish, but he's making lots of facial expressions. He knows that people think he's a paper champ. He knows that. He wants to prove that he is not that come tomorrow night.
and you know what, speaking of that, break down the keys to victory for Ugas. A lot of people are saying that Ugas is good with body shots. Exactly.
Start from round one. If he faded on me 2 years ago, he's most likely going to fade on you, okay? If those body shots, we all know the philosophy behind body shots. You chop at the tree. You know, so if he's able to do that, you know, I was doing it a little bit, hence that body shot in the 10th round. Pacquiao was like, I can do it too, bam, you know. We just got to see. I was big, right? It was easy to just walk into Pacquiao. With my hands up, I was taking a lot of that. He knocked me down going back. Ugas is going to have to be careful. Pacquiao's trained himself throughout the years to take advantage of fighters out of position. So he's going to have to do his best to stay solid and not get out of position and not let Manny do what Manny does best.
Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man Scalp Carolinas on Instagram. Contact them at 704-499-3471. And make sure you follow them on Instagram. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Deki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodeki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.